Hello, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm Amin. Thank you for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. It is cold today. I just got back from shooting another video outside in the woods, which I should be posting on here. If it's not already on here, it should be coming on here in the next few days. Today, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I want to talk about the GH5 and the new Sony A7Riii. This is not going to be a test or a review about the specs and about all the little things that each camera has. I just want to talk about the practicality of the cameras as a filmmaker, because I think that, yeah, you can talk about if a camera shoots 4K or 5K or 6K, or if a camera shoots 422-bit, if a camera shoots RAW, or if Vlog versus S-Log and all of that. You can talk about that for days and days, but it doesn't really matter. For a filmmaker like me, it's all about the practicality. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to quickly talk about practical side of both cameras. Just before I get into this, this is not advertised, or I'm not being paid to say any of this by either Panasonic or Sony. This is just my general opinion from my experience with the cameras. I started off a few years ago, more than a few years ago now, using Canon cameras because at the time Canon were the best in the DSLR world at video. They had really great cameras, really great lenses, and their video quality was really good, especially with the 5Ds. But Canon's development of their video capabilities kind of stopped, and they have stopped for a while. I don't think they've really developed that much since 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 years ago now. Some people would argue, say they have developed, but not nowhere near as fast as other brands. So at the point, I realized that you could get better video quality from other brands for half the price. So that's when I decided to move from Canon to Panasonic. Hello? Are you going to focus on my face while I'm talking to the YouTube audience? No? You don't want, you're going to focus on that lamp. Does that lamp look like my face? There we go. Okay. Back to what I was saying. At the time, GH4 had a huge hype around about their video capabilities for the price range that the GH4s were. That's when I decided to jump ship from Canon to Panasonic, because after getting my hands on a GH4, I really loved the video quality you get. I really loved the 4K, and for the price range, nothing could beat it at the time. The only thing I could really say that I don't like about them is the sensor size and also the low light capabilities. A lot of people love the micro four thirds sensor. I grown to like it, but I love full frame sensors more, or super 35mm. So I moved from the GH4 to GH5 because I love the Lumix, but now using GH5, I've seen new Sony's come out, and now I'm deciding whether I should change. The biggest reason for me is not actually the cameras, but it's the company. I always look at how fast the companies are developing their cameras. That was one reason why I went from Canon to Panasonic, and this might be the same reason why I go from Panasonic to Sony. Sony cameras have been developing very fast. Their A7S range and A7R range are just phenomenal cameras, and I just can't get over them. Yeah, there's a bit of a price difference, so depending on your budget, you might be forced to buy one camera over the other. But for me, shooting film predominantly, the dynamic range and the color science of the cameras means a lot to me. Yeah, you can talk about the megapixels, you can talk about the lenses, you can talk about the 4K, you can talk about the LCD screen size, you can talk about that GH5's LCD screen flips out and the Sony's don't. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the low light capabilities of a Sony are amazing. The brand is developing, because for me, having a camera from one brand means I have to buy all the lenses and all the kit for that camera. So once you swap over to a brand, you really buy into that brand. That's why, for me, it's really important that the brand, the company is developing faster than others. So when new cameras come out or new bodies come out, that I can quickly swap to that body and use all the equipment I have. I feel that GH4 and GH5s are great cameras, but I think Panasonic are kind of pushed to the limit of what they can do. I could be wrong, maybe the GH6 would be better, but I'm not impressed with the GH5S. So this really got me thinking about moving to Sony. And what excites me about Sony cameras is that the A7S2 has amazing low light capabilities. A7R3 is fantastic for both photography and filmmaking, which is phenomenal. It has almost 15 stops of dynamic range, which is almost the same as an Arri Alexa, which is a $50,000 camera. It's crazy that a small DSLR mirrorless body size like the A7R3 has that capability. If I move from Panasonic to Sony, I'm also very excited about the next A7S model that will come out in the future. A7S2 is a fantastic camera, but the reason why I'm getting A7R3 is I feel it's better for both photography and filmmaking. But I'm hoping A7S3 will be even better, and if I have the A7R3 and I have all the lenses, I can quickly make that transition easier. So like I said, this wasn't really a technical review of both cameras. This is more of a review from a filmmaking side of things. I feel that the Sonys are developing a lot faster, and the color science of their cameras is a lot better than the Panasonics at the moment. I'm not saying that the A7R3 is better than the GH5. I don't think there's one best camera for everyone. Every camera has unique capabilities and unique needs. So it depends on what your needs are, whether you do a lot of photos or a lot of videos. It really depends on what type of video you make and how you use the cameras and what exactly you're looking for in the camera. For me, I think I'm going to go from the GH5 to the A7R3. For you, it's completely up to you. It's your decision to make. I'm not telling you to do this. There's a lot of factors that go into buying a camera. It's not just about the price, it's not about the camera specs, there's a lot of things. And for me, I always look at the practical side of things. Yeah, it's great to read about the technical side of things, and they are important too, but for me, the practical side of things are more important. This is another thing. I think that Sony cameras are better at autofocusing. GH5, GH4s, not very good. Not very good at all. Always having a problem with this. That's enough for me. That's enough of me rambling on about these two cameras. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the GH5s and the A7R3s. What camera do you have? Which one will you go for? Which one do you have? Let me know in the comments below. And like always, like this video. I really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, because let's face it, a lot of you haven't subscribed to me. But until next time, I don't know what I was trying to do there. I'll work on that for the next one.